Hey, how's it going, everybody? Welcome back to another video with your host, Rising Oblivion. Guys, we finally have some more news in regards to Persona 5 Tactica and Persona 3 Reload. So we have some information here that Sega is going to be at the Gamescom 2023. It is taking place over in Germany, but some cool things about not only is Sega going and potentially going to be showing off some more stuff for Persona 5 Tactica and Persona 3 Reload. From what we understand, there is going to be demos for both of the games. Now, we don't necessarily know how long these demos are going to be or when they're going to be taking place necessarily within the games or what, but we know for sure that there's going to be two playable demos, obviously one for each game, that Atlus is going to be showing at that Gamescom event. So the Gamescom event takes place in Germany, like I said, August 23rd to August 27th. So Sega is going to be there with the Atlus booth as well, playing possibly, you know, different things, new trailers, stuff like that we have seen, but also they're going to be having the demo for Persona 5 Tactica, and Persona 3 Reload is also going to be there. Now, that is not all. There is some other things first, so before we start jumping into everything here, let's talk about all the stuff that's going to be there. Maybe there's some other things from Sega that you're interested in. Also, the Etrian Odyssey collection is going to be there. That game's already out. We already know about that, but there is a full lineup of demos that we know. Hyenas is going to be there. Total War Pharaoh is going to be there. Sonic Superstars, Like a Dragon Gaiden, the man who erased his name, is going to be there. Endless Dungeon, Persona 3 Reload, Persona 5 Tactica, Samba de Amigo, Party Central, Sonic Origins Plus, the Etrian Odyssey Collection, and Total War Warhammer 3. Those are demos that we know that are going to be set up at that Gamescom event in Germany, like I said. So Sega is going to have some of their own stuff there, like I said, Like a Dragon being there, Sonic Superstars obviously being, and Persona, of course, being the Sega stuff that is going to be there, but yeah, we have a demo potentially that could be more than just something that's at this Gamescom event. Normally, Atlus and Sega don't really do a lot of playable, console playable demos for the games. Typically, they're just demos that you play at these events and you don't really get to know a whole lot about them. The crazy thing here is that we're getting demos for both of them, which is interesting because we know that Tactica is supposed to be releasing here in November, but we know that Persona 3 Reload is supposed to be a bit further on. It's supposed to be coming out next year. The fact that we're getting demos for both of them sounds kind of interesting. Like, how is it possible that we're getting demos for both of these games? It might just be a very, very early sort of build of Persona 3 Reload, maybe a very early part of the game, while Tactica is bit further on or has some different stuff in there that obviously Persona 3 Reload would not be at in terms of how far its development is. But it is cool that we're getting demos for both of these. I would love to see these be demos that we get on console, because Persona 5 Tactica is a little bit different than Persona 5. Even for us hardcore fans or for newer fans, getting Persona 5 Tactica to have a demo would be good to sort of show us off on the brand new gameplay, right? That seems to be something they're showing in a lot more of the trailers now. They're kind of getting past the story and character stuff, and they're jumping more into the gameplay aspect, which is what I think most people are interested in when it comes to Tactica, because so many people are used to the turn-based action type stuff. Atlus hasn't done a whole lot of tactic-based games, so being able to see that and also be able to play it would be nice, because we want to know what the gameplay loop is going to be like. It is one thing just to see some action scenes of the tactic-based gameplay happening, but to be able to actually play it and understand the gameplay loop, like how does it work from battle to battle? How does that affect the character and leveling up your skills? How do skills level up? How does that feel whenever you use those brand new skills in game? Like, what is the difference that's going to be there? I would love to have a playable demo. If you're going to Germany, please, obviously, there's going to be a lot of people recording this, but if you're going to Germany, I mean, give us all a little shout out there, show us the game and everything. More than likely, we're going to be getting long sections of gameplay, though, from both of these games, because people are probably going to be able to record these and upload these and stream these as well. So even if we're not able to make it to the event, we're still going to be getting a whole lot of stuff August 23rd to August 27th. Like I said, new trailers and stuff too, but also we're going to be getting giant chunks of gameplay, which is the next best thing, I guess you could say, opposed to actually playing it ourselves. I would love to play it ourselves, but of course, having a longer, fuller gameplay session that's possibly a couple hours, that's typically how these booth demos are, typically around 2 hours or so. So we're going to be getting a bigger chunk of gameplay that we have not seen. Like I said, seeing the full gameplay loop of Tactica for sure is what we need to be looking for when it comes to these demos and stuff. Persona 3 Reload, we know more of what to expect, I think, from that, but more with the Persona 3 Reload, being able to play the demo and see more content from that is really just going to be us sort of comparing it to the original Persona 3 games, right? FES and whatnot. We're still trying to fill out, you know, kind of all the blanks when it comes to Reload. We know that it's going to be somewhat kind of its own thing in a way. It is not necessarily FES remaster. It's not necessarily a portable remaster. It's somewhat a blend of all things Persona 3, right? It's going to have different things. We know Aegis, I believe, is going to be having their own sort of confidant thing similar to what we have with FES, and portable, of course, we have some aspects of that in there as well. No female protag, obviously, but we know for sure that this game is going to be incorporating sort of all things Persona 3, like I was saying. So being able to have a longer demo for this, either from just watching it or actually playing it, gets to, you know, give us more information on this game and whether or not it is truer to one you know, type of Persona 3 game. It seems like it's leaning more towards FES, obviously, but being able to play this and understand it a bit more, and again, get more of the gameplay loop in there. How does this remaster change the core mechanics of the gameplay loop? From what we understand, there's going to be better save spots and better just like ease of life stuff within this game, which it's a remake. It should be that way. I think everybody expected that, but how does that affect the game as a whole? Is this game going to be something you just blast right through? Is it going to be super, super easy? I think that's what a lot of people are scared of, because part of the aspect of some of the older Persona games, like Persona 4, for example, you couldn't save to like 4 or 5 floors. So, I don't know, there was like an added level of like intensity there. And you could just argue, oh, just turn the game's difficulty up and stuff like that. But having a standard normal mode that's still somewhat challenging, but not super, super difficult, is nice to have. So that's what we have to look out there for Persona 3 Reload. This is just kind of my honest thoughts now that we're towards the end of the video, and what I would be looking out for when it comes to these demos. And hopefully, like I said, if we can get our hands on these demos ourselves, something like having them on console or something like that, that would be absolutely amazing. But I guess we, you know, just kind of have to wait and see for that. But we should be getting these demos brought out to, you know, obviously YouTube and whatnot. So we're going to be able to see, like I said, around August 23rd to August 27th, potentially more trailers, but also these longer full demos. Hopefully we can get just a flat out, just no commentary from a creator or anything else like that. Just a full-on, just full demo from either, you know, Atlas or somebody like that, just giving us the entire demo and just flat out posting it on YouTube or something like that. Just the full demo, just so we can be able to see that. I want to be able to see these full demos just so I can understand more. Each of these games here have something that we should be looking for when it comes to its demos, so it's going to be nice to see that whenever these come out. But I think it's going to kind of wrap things up here, guys. What do you think about these demos? Do you think Gamescom is going to be a good thing, a bad thing? Do you think it's going to push the game? I don't know. Like I said, I'm still kind of on the fence for both of these games. I need to see more, which is why I'm excited for these demos, man. I would really love to play them myself, but you know, I can't just jump on over to Germany. But that's going to be it, guys. Please like, comment, subscribe for more content. I'm going to have an update video here on my channel soon. I started a new job. It's pretty cool. I work for a lot of the people who make Genshin Impact and stuff like that, but I'll have a bigger video explaining a little bit more about that and why I've been gone recently. But that's going to be it, guys. Follow me on my socials. I'll see you. Thank you so much for watching.